Hello. Merry Crisis. Merry Chrysler. Oh, nice. Hey, Hen. Merry Crimbus. Merry Crisis. Hey, Patosh. Merry Chrysler. Chrysler's Eve. Hang on. I've got City Skylines 2 working again. But the old save, there's a few crazy things going on with the mods. Hey, 24.
Just 24 just subscribed for 5 months. 5 fucking mothers. Sorry, I meant months.
Nice. Hang on. Just messing with the graphic settings. Motion blur. Turn that off. Where's advanced? Here we are. A Cities player, I know. Didn't even know I was a Cities player, huh? It's been a little while. Putting a bit of pressure on City Planner Plays. Truth be told, I did see... I bought this from the dollar shop. I was buying presents yesterday, and I needed some wrapping paper. And I went into the dollar store, saw this, and was like, hell yeah. Is this game worth it? Hey, Gray. First time. Welcome to the stream, huh? Definitely, man. Definitely. Oh, I mean, never before seen. A moose is on the loose. I wonder if Moose is wearing these things for Christmas as well. I have more, but we'll save it for later. Hope you guys are all. I think you're a day ahead, behind, right? No worries, 24.
Scheiße.
So I think is it the morning of the 24th for you guys? Because it's actually, we are 2 hours and 10 minutes away from Santa coming in. 3:50 in the morning, Xmas Eve. Oh my god, Gray. 3:50 in the morning, man. How you gonna stay awake? Or is this strategic so you can fall asleep by lunchtime? 11:50 over. Lunchtime and very, very early morning. Now where is... Just want to turn down or turn off. Yeah, motion blurs off. And turn that off. And we should be fine. And then just unbind all the conflicting stuff. There we go. Cool beans. Hanging out with the wife, making Pokemon dolls, Umbreon and Vapor. Oh, but like hand knitting. I've always wanted to do like arts and crafts and stuff, but I'm very like unco, I think is a good way to describe it. Like I have something in my head, but I can't make the physical thing look even close. Video games and stuff is easy, but physically trying to make something that looks half decent is very hard. Alright, and I'm trying to pick a starting area for we're not shit. We're very good. Very good. Okay, I want to create like a little town here with a port coming out here, maybe a fishing port, and then we can have a road lead up and out. First things first though, we've got to clear the bushes. So we have some real estate to work with. Hey Amir. Merry Christmas Eve. Merry Crisis. Merry Chrysler. What is that? Oh my god. There's all these new... I say new, but they've been out for, what, 24 days? Or close to buildings. I haven't actually had a chance to look at them until now. But we're going to start with Suburbia first. And then maybe later down the line we'll demolish and upgrade. But this is going to have a wharf coming out here. First industry. I need to remember how this game works. Where's fishing? Man, I am bad. I can't remember. Is it here? Yes, there it is. Hey, Polytruck. Santa Claus gave me the ability of playing CS2 again? Yes. Finally. Look at that. Look at all the fishies. Posable skeleton wrapped with cotton backing, and then she has fur and other material. Air dry clay for the skull, and glass hemisphere thing. Oh my god. First read that I was going to China, but that was only... Yeah. The missus is in China at the moment. Taking care of the mother-in-law. Because she's not... Yeah, she's not very well, but... Hopefully she'll recover soon. Fingers crossed. But we'll be fine. Okay, there we go. Now build a city with all the... Yes! I'm gonna actually... I might, like... If I have time, I'll try and figure out how to fix all the... Because the ploppable... Whatever this is... static ploppables mod... the previous version got made redundant or whatever, and then it swapped it over to the new ones, and every single asset that I've placed is now like this missing textures box. which is everywhere. The entire old save is covered in that. Oh, there is a mod? Okay, Gray. I need your help. What is it called? I'm gonna write this down. StarQ made a mod for it. Okay. Do I need this receipt? No. Okay. StarQ. StarQ. Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Synth
Mod
Steel Radio.
to
Today we discuss
fix
the impact of social media on mental
boxes.
health. I just got a letter from one of our listeners, Blink145.
Because almost
I
asset
think
my.
now
Okay, thank
it's
you.
hard to say what is what. It's like social media has become an
Asset
extended arm of real life.
migration
Of course, that has
utility.
an impact on mental health. Thank you, Blink145, for your question. That was Blink145.
Okay,
Sorry.
cool.
Thank you for your question. I'm not sure
There we
what
go.
you mean
That
by
feels old-fashioned,
social
writing
media
down
is
notes
equal to real life.
with a pen,
Maybe,
pen and
maybe
paper,
not.
or receipt paper.
Unfortunately, that's all the time we got for today, and we will hopefully revisit this.
Thank you
super
very
delicate
much.
topic another time. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back next week with another
One building
fascinating
that I
topic.
should get.
Until
Shouldn't
then,
get.
stay well and keep exploring.
It's not like the Maccas or anything like
Here's
that.
another sound for you.
Because if it is, I may be in trouble. Right, so this is going to end in a cul-de-sac slash park. Kind of like Barangaroo in Sydney. But we'll have one road going through the clearing and another road going up and through. Kinsman Plaza, okay. No down. Kinsman Plaza. Kinsman Plaza. Okay, I've got that in all caps. Bold font. He may have removed it, but it was bad news. I wonder why it was causing blue screens. Let me turn that on. There we go. Turn that off. Alright, we're getting used to the tools again. Tools of the trade. Don't know. Graphical errors. A monopoly. But for that Kinsman Plaza. Alright, so this is going to be the whole reason that this village will be established is for to operate the, whatever you call this. Fishing and open water fish farming, fish area, fish hub, fish. I think it needs a longer name. Fishing and open water fish farming area hub. It went to blue screen. Damn. Ooh, okay. So build that out. I don't think we need that long up here. Maybe we'll go for the smallest possible size. To 88 meters. What else can we do here? Fishing area. Okie dokie. We'll do it out here. Spin it round, plop it down, over here. We'll try and keep them to the deeper waters. Narrow boatway. And where's the curve? The names that are informative. Is there such thing as too much information, Polytrap? Is there ever such thing? I think the true answer is no. But if you're lazy, like me, yes. Ah, so that's the standard fishing area, which I think is what this is. Yep. And then we can make a fish farm. An open water fish farming fish area. I see. Is that even... Hold up. From there. Did we lose the spot? I think we did. Let's try that again. Maybe I just screwed up. Maybe it needs to angle out a little bit more. Okay. I think it needs more room. Or a bigger pier. It depends. Huh. Try... I think we have to build the whole pier again. Go a bit longer. 144 meters, and then we'll go out to the side. There we go. Okay, so I think it has to pop out at a right angle, or just parallel. No. Perpendicular? I don't know if you can hear it, but it's like it's little jingly things. Sounds great. Okay. So that is our first little bit of infrastructure set up. We'll put a roundabout here. So have another road going up. My voice cut out there. Going up. Bada bing. What plans do I have for this? Well, when I was in Melbourne, I was very inspired by the roads and the trams and the architecture. So I'm thinking of doing something that's like kind of Melbourne inspired, but not as massive. So I plan to have right now I'm thinking this area will become the CBD, and then all around we will have suburbia. But we're starting off with a fishing village on the outskirts of town, and we'll incorporate a train station and some public transport infrastructure and have it lead up and over to downtown. This may or may not be the start of a new city that we'll keep working on, but at the moment we're just taking a look at our options. Do we have any new stuff from skyscrapers? Let's have a... Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa! Wonder if there's any Aussie buildings here. Hurston Yards, Emerald Towers, Docklands. Ooh. Nothing that immediately stands out. What is that roof? Why does that look like a driveway access?
Steel Radio, and I'm your host, James Clement.
To the roof. Housing shortage? Okay. I was getting very ready to click skip. Okay. I want to have a market out here. Because that's something actually that is really common in Melbourne. Is all these markets just dotted everywhere. Like in Sydney, there's maybe like 2 or 3 markets that you can go to. That's like, it looks like a big warehouse sort of thing. Old style warehouse. But in Melbourne, they're everywhere. I was in the slightly more bougie part of Melbourne, and it was called like Prahran markets. That had like lots of fresh produce and cheese, and there's even something where it's like, you know how you go to like a gelato shop and you can grab the different flavors of gelato? This one was dips. Just dips. And man, it was good. They had like a chili pesto dip and then like some kind of Greek yogurt thing. They let us sample it mixed together and oh, heaven. Wonderful. So I want to try and emulate that. If I can get something that looks kind of like that. Here we go, marketplace. Oh, it's a car park. Ew. Yuck. Get that out of here. Pardon me. So something like that. I think this is actually a building in Portugal. but that kind of design is really common. Do we have like an open air market? Whew. Oh, this is nice. Very red though. The colors are a bit too vibrant. Saturated. This is a nice example of adaptive reuse. You got the old brick and mortar buildings here, and then the new additions on the back, on the top and at the back. Imagine this would be like mixed use in real life. Commercial and offices at the front, and then apartments. We don't want that there, it's too large. So we'll put some parks here. So this can be part of the open market area. So we'll draw a road at the back. Recolorable. Yeah. I just think for what we've got here, it might be too much. I want to try and keep it fairly low density. Ooh, wrong button. And then curve 24, 24. We'll do 32. What's the angle thing again? There. What's the angles again? If I go, because I want it to do a dog leg like that, and I think it's 135. And then straight again, so 135. That. Okay, that looks a bit shit. We'll keep it for now. And then we'll throw in an alley for here. We'll make it... yeah. This one. There we go, so we can throw in some buildings in here too. Get everything nice and level. Even old mate here. Bada bing. Interesting how when you're looking from the water, everything like the bloom gets turned way up, or the brightness. But then once you get off the water, it gets darker again. There's probably a graphic setting somewhere that I am not paying attention to. Okay, so this is the higher part. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll put some buildings here. Something a bit more low-key. Actually, we'll do mixed, and we'll break out some of our... Where's the Netherlands? There. No. Here. There. Yeah, no worries, Gray. Yeah, cheers, man. Thank you. Thanks for the tips as well. The StarQ mod, and to not under any circumstances download Kinsman Plaza. So thank you for that. And Merry Christmas, man. Good luck with the gift making. Danger. Yeah, it is all caps, no download. So hopefully I'll learn. Yeah, thank you. Got to start blasting Mariah Carey at full volume in the morning for a good start to the Christmas day. Alright, we'll put a few little Dutch buildings out here. Converted warehouses of sorts. What's this one? Oh, I didn't know see those before. Like to see what happens with it. Can I redeem? Making me sabotage my own game.
This is James Fleming, and you're listening to Synth and Steel Radio. Don't touch that dial.
That one looks nice. We'll use that. Okay, so these will be our first residents. And we can probably divvy up the block and put a little laneway through the middle there. And that straight up. Okay, and I think we want a mix here, so we'll do something. What do we got? Actually, it would be very noisy, this thing, wouldn't it? Ooh, very noisy. Okay. Commercial only? What we got? Maybe 3. Nope. Nope. That looks cool, but too modern for my liking. This is meant to be like an ye old European style here. Using making me test out all the random things to see if they work or not. I appreciate that. Oh, we can use the Old Town stuff. We'll go with the American style, because this is actually a bit more reminiscent of Sydney and Melbourne, this look. Last time it ended by not being able to play for months. Oh, poor me. The things I do for you guys. The suffering and pain that I go through. These trials and tribulations, they're too much. Alright, we'll put another building here. We'll do 2 by 2. Might get something a bit better. Pretty big. Fucking hell. Right, 1 by 2. Or 1 by 3. Alright, yeah, we can work with this one. Proof of dedication for the chat. Very dedicated. Not stupid, no. Foolish? Maybe. Alright, I'll probably swap out a few of these for something grey, because it looks like a lot of these are pretty grey coloured. It's got a nice textured roof. The old European style being suspiciously similar to another German region pack? Say it ain't so. I think there might be a bit of a preference for architectural styles going on. We can neither confirm nor deny. These North American ones look very, very Australian though. I think Porkchop was telling me about there being like a couple of Aussie pubs from Melbourne too that were made and added to the... What is it? It's not workshop. Paradox mod shop? Paradox workshop. Paradox something. See if we can throw in some commercial. What we got? Why do these all look like poop? Maybe this one? Because then it's like it's responding to what will be a large plaza here. Big brain. I'll get a nice looking, very large roundabout. Probably overkill. For the amount of space you've got here, you could fit 3 lanes of traffic through. Need finished log cabin pack. With a sauna. Every single one has to have a sauna. A sauna. Do level 2. We're going to keep all the buildings fairly low key. Very mindful, very demure. Probably put a laneway at the back here. Building all these little roads help. We got them. We're establishing the arterials and the local roads. Arterials, collectors, and then we can figure out the local roads in between. There is even a Finnish asset maker. Forgetting that the whole game is Finnish. Yeah, it's like... Even the European buildings, I don't know if they're very Finnish inspired. Seems like most of it's being taken from like German architecture if we're looking at the packs and everything. Separate sauna. Sauna in the house is a pretty modern thing. So you'd have the sauna in the backyard. In Australia we have the toilet in the backyard, but in Finland 50s, 60s, saunas in apartment buildings became popular since the 80s. Oh. Even in Australia you might find a sauna here or there. Advertised as like part of the luxury living package for apartments and things. Although saunas are nowhere near as popular in Australia. I actually knew a guy who had a sauna in his house, like his parents' place, and it was immediately turned into an extra storage shed.
Good morning, good day, good everything. This is James Fleming, and you're listening to the one and
First
only
vanilla
radio
assets look
station that
Nordic.
cover the rural
See.
areas of our beautiful country. This is Synth and Steel Radio. Don't touch that dial.
Is Paradox Swedish? Or based in Sweden? It is. Okay. I think this road will actually arc out. Two, three. Okay. Might be able to manipulate that a little bit so Ashbourne Street can go out this way. Hey, Nails. Hello. What's going on? Merry Christmas Eve. I'm doing well. I finally got City Skylines 2 working again. After a very long period of waiting for mod updates and stuff. It's all working. For now, until it breaks again. AU. Had the right orientation before. There we go. I hope that these. Oh, now I know. I know why now. It's this thing. That's why they're all grey. 50 Shades of Grey. See, look at that. Immediately more colour. Oh, so much better. Have a Roman thermi like 15 minutes away, still you. Oh. I think the only ones I know of is the one in Bath, which you can't actually use, and then I think in Algiers, I think near Constantine. I think there's one there. I didn't realize there was more. Ain't got to play for a while now. Did something break for you, Nails? Still vanilla. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of vanilla City Skylines. I play with mods. As you can tell. Alright, we need to connect to water. Let's actually start. Where will our civic district be? I think here will be the civic district for this town. So once we get past this line, it'll become noticeably less dense. So it'll just be detached housing. But here is the city center of sorts, the village center, so we can have these wall-to-wall buildings. And over here too. Class had your swamp doing 2 diploma courses. Oh man, just like Amir. But you guys should be on break now, right? Hopefully, we're not doing exams on Christmas Eve. I think my brain would explode from stress. Yeah, nice. But like watermelon flavored protein powder, and it tastes like some kind of medicine. It's like activating some kind of deep-seated memory. I'm trying to remember what it was. Not in a break, should be studying now. Every minute, study. On the toilet, study. Asleep, you should be studying. No time to rest. Should be studying, we just want to indulge in game. It is a very It's your brain seeking that easy dopamine hit, Nails. Don't give in. Don't give in. You'll end up like me. Brain rotted. Stay strong. Ooh, hang on, we need the little Bibi firehouse. Still have 5 fix. Oh my god. Sorry, too late. Man's already fallen to the dark side. Yeah, good luck, Amir. 5 exams. The preparation will pay off. Alright, so we'll have here the police station. And it will link together with the plaza on the other side. Love CS2, unpopular take, but I don't care. Yeah, I mean, I feel like my feelings towards CS2 sort of wax and wane depending on the state of the game. I like that recently there's been a lot of updates and things. All the packs have been released. Because it was a bit frustrating having to wait so long for content. But now, we got plenty of stuff to tide us over. Bicycle park. Right, I want to create like a plaza out here. Well, there's a lot of new parks that they added that I haven't. Huh. That's a divot. Strange. Business plaza. Oh. Ooh. Very cool. Count the region pack in vanilla? Yeah, the game is good. Yeah, I'd count the region packs. Because they're free. So, like, everybody would get it. These parks are massive. I think we'll have to make a custom park. Still waiting $80 in your money. Just don't have the money for it. Wait for the Christmas payout if you get any. I remember I used to have to wait, if I wanted a game or something, I'd have to wait until, Either birthday or Christmas for somebody to give me money.
Good morning. This is James Fleming, and you're listening to Synth and Steel Radio. Don't touch that dial.
Yeah. Well, when I was a kid and wasn't working, I'd get like maybe $20, $30 for my birthday or Christmas. So I'd just save up for a game I really wanted to buy. Forza Horizon 5. Damn. Not bad. Level that up. Okay, and then we'll extend this park road thingy. You know what? We'll already start planning for bicycles. Actually, no. Because what's the point in having bicycles cut through here? That doesn't help in any way. Genuinely only use a Mediterranean creator pack. It's probably because I'm a Mediterranean myself. Trying to actually, Amir, gotta wait to see if they add the French power poles into City Skylines 2. Just for that extra immersion, you know? Not to be confused with, what was it, Slovenian or Slovakian power poles? Yeah, they are mods. I was referring to, we played GeoGuessr a couple of months back, and Amir was so confident he knew where those power poles were from. Completely wrong side of Europe. But there is a Mediterranean creator pack that's for free on the Paradox Workshop, and you can get that. It's got a lot of assets in it. Oh no, wait, is it a creator pack or a? I think you have to pay for it. I think. One is strictly vanilla. But I feel like the creator packs have a lot more detail in the buildings. The vanilla buildings in City Skylines 2, they look good, and they've got a lot of detail, but the textures are just a little bit more cartoony. The actual creator packs are like super, they look really nice. Played 4 weeks on GeoGuessr. Now I can tell even if... Oh! What's that guy's name? It's not Northern Lion. Damn, I've forgotten his name. Bolt, yes. Lightning Bolt. Something Bolt. Rain Bolt, that's it. Man, my memory. I'm not even old. And we'll have to modify the... We'll have to modify the road here a bit. have one of the best. Yes, the Terminus train station looks mint. It looks good. I used it in my old city, the old save. Now it's a giant white box, but maybe we'll be able to fix it. It tastes very familiar, that drink. The flavor. Maybe 4x2? Toolbox. Rotate. And then where's the transform tool? Oh! When did that? That is interesting. I didn't know that little blurb thing popped up. That's cool. See if that works. Huzzah! This industry is quite loud. Okay, so we have police, we have fire. Do we have medicine? I want small medical clinic. Maybe not that small. That sheer wall at the back looks a bit shit. It's huge too. Put it over there. So I think there's an upgrade that fills that empty space. Yeah. And we can figure out what to do there later. Kick the can down the road in terms of addressing whatever that is. About 3 then, what do we get? Oh, even better. Oh, and they have the oh my god. Okay. I've got everything. Oh, brings a tear to my eye. Netherlands buildings do we have? That's interesting.
This is where it's at. You might ask, where is that then? Well, it's 101.1, Synth and Steel Radio. And I'm your host, James Fleming.
Synth
Great
and
music
Steel.
24/7.
Coming at you live. With not as many ads for once. Okay, that looks pretty good. I will have to build a road that extends out. And I've just made an executive decision here. I have finally activated my brain, and we can widen that. Because if we're going to maintain the spacing between Larkspur and Ashbourne Street. We've got 2 Ashbourne Streets, I just realised. Maintain that spacing, but we widen the road. We subtract 1 cell from this side, and we can obscure this effed up wall. For that big brain moments. Easy. Go study again, might come back later. No worries, Amir. If I don't see you again soon, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and wishing you all the best with your exams. Maybe you can reward yourself with a week at the Sextus Baths Spa Sauna. I think I got the name right. Thermes Sextius. Thermes Sextius. Ooh. It looks pretty good. But yeah, good luck, man. Wishing you the best. Right. Let me put in another wee park. One here. There. And then we can detail that a bit further when we get to it. Feel like an emperor who conquered a region in Germania. And then lost it all to the... What is it? The Battle of Teutoburg Forest? Give me back my legions. But Amir knows no defeat. We'll create a district here. Yeah, see you, man. Have a good one. We'll make this whole area roughly our region. Move that just a wee bit. There we go. Summit Springs. How about we call it Springdale, not Springfield. This ain't The Simpsons. But yeah, this road can go up and over and then intersect with the Dean Highway. So we'll put a temporary link here. There. And the further away we get from the so-called planned part of town here, the more twisty and windy the roads will get. This is just temporary as like a direct route from the outside world to our little village here. Now we need a substation. Some transformer stations looking pretty cute. What else we got? An Aussie windmill. I'll try and use this guy. It's a bit plain. It's fine. Just for reference. Okay. And then where's our Gary extension? Let's delete. Underground, boom, and this one can link underground as well. Have that plug in somewhere. What's the noise pollution like from that thing? Pretty high. I think we'll see quite a few noise complaints popping up over on this side of town. Okay, so that is 9 units wide. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So from here, that goes up and over. Let me tell you what weekend I had and week. Oh no. That's not sounding too good. Ooh. The motherboard you have is a CPU killer. Oh no. 500 euros, too damn. That's 1,000 Australian nearly. Holy shit. That's a lot of money. Is it covered by warranty? That would be I'd be making a few calls if it like faulty manufacturing. Try to RMA it to, yeah. Because I mean, that's not fair. Spend all that money on it and then it's... But if it's the motherboard's fault, is that... I don't think AMD do motherboards, do they? I guess maybe ask AMD to give a written summary, like it was fried by the motherboard. ASRock motherboards pump a bunch of voltages. Yeah. Not good. And these looking really nice. Okay, I'll use that one. Disabled some things in the BIOS. Damn. Praying it was the CPU. Yeah, I wouldn't want to have to buy RAM right now. But I guess if you get a new motherboard, you'd be looking for an upgrade, wouldn't you? Good old DDR5. Just need to sell your left kidney to buy it.
101.1, close to the California route, but yet so far away. This is James Fleming, and you're listening to Synth and Steel Radio. Let's hear the song.
Try this one. Roof is too big. This one's cool. You can see all the little ties where the floors are. It's cool. Already run DDR5, got 64 gig for 200 euros. How much would that cost now? $1,000. Yeah, I remember during COVID and after COVID, everybody was buying GPUs for Bitcoin mining and stuff like that. They said the price increases were temporary, but have they gone down since then? No, they've only gone up. I reckon RAM's going to be the same. It'll be market conditions that mean it can prices stay inflated. Good thing AI came around. Yeah, great. In exchange for, yes, great recommendations or summaries by Google. That I always have to fact check because they're typically wrong. Finally, you break out some of the UK Oozing. Alright, so water. Go for this one around the back of the police tower, police building. There. Troll Google's summary by posting a joke on Silksong subreddit saying that Team Cherry Google AI is flawless. Works exactly as intended. So there's groundwater there. There's a lot there for some reason. Oop. Surprised that didn't fall off. But Mr. Project Manager, yes, I've got the DLC. I didn't buy the Asia one. Gonna wait till that's like heavily discounted. So I've got tours and tournaments, and then something else. Yes, you did. Make the $40 seem cheap. Man. You made an estimated guess. But damn. Am I bad at math? Nah, I'll wait till it's on discount. Like, I saw the pack and I looked at the reviews for the other packs and they were all like mixed to negative, so I know it's pretty bad to put your faith in online reviewers, but I'll give them a chance, you know? People are bad at games. Yeah, I will eventually get the Asia DLC. I'll just wait for it to like be out for a while and they discount it. So I think it's relatively new. But we can still mess around in Europe. There's a nice corner there. Okay, so this main road will have a lot of the wall-to-wall buildings, but then as we sort of expand out that way, it gets all very what do you call? Yeah, I'll give you a message, 24. I'm thinking of sometime after New Year's. When is New Year's Day? Thursday the 1st. So I'm going to be out on New Year's Day. But Friday the 2nd, how does that sound? See, look at that. Project managed already. Very, very professionally. Hope I won't be drunk. Well, you know, I don't actually drink all that much. Despite being Australian. You know what? I'll get a bit buzzed. How about that? Because the hangover feeling after is just so terrible. So I want to try and avoid that. Think we can make that work? Alright, I'll send you a message so we can organize like a specific time. Trying to align time zones is always fun. Alright, we're gonna sneak in parking all in the back here. Alright, do we have everything? We need to connect the power. I guess we need some power generation, so we'll pop that for now. Straight out of Outback Australia. Oh, sewage. Can't forget that. Where are we going to put the shit pipe? Where is that flowing? Where is the water flowing? Seems very confused. I cannot read these arrows.
This is Synth and Steel Radio with me, James Fleming. Trivia. In one of those desks we're using here at the station, we found a note the other day. The note
It is a shiny new town. We'll try Gray's suggestion to fix the old map, but for now we're working on this one.
I was one of those.
Do you get White Christmas?
Agnes Cunningham. Wow. I
Nope.
wonder who Agnes was. We will return to this delicate subject.
For
For
both.
that, here's another song.
Just trying to think, where can... I cannot for the life of me understand where the water's flowing here. What is that? Is it going that way? And then up? And then this one's going that way. I am confusion. Put it here temporarily, huh? Cool. Sag. All you guys talking about snow at Christmas. We get none of that. Instead, we get 35 degrees weather. Oh, are they birdies? Hello, birdie. Where are they flying? Hello, birdies. How close can I zoom in? Oh. These are strange looking seagulls. When you go to Antarctica from Australia. I was actually talking to somebody on the plane back to Sydney from Melbourne. Yeah, you can do a cruise that goes down to Antarctica. I think she's... You don't really land and get off, but it's like you just go close to the coast and look at all the animals from the ship. I think there are some. I had a relative that went like maybe 15 years ago to Antarctica for like a month. Yes. You know when you land on the plane and then almost all of the people immediately stand up and grab their shit from the overhead luggage and then just stand in the aisle for like 20 minutes. I just sit down and chill out because I know that they're not going to leave any faster, and just have a chat to the person sitting next to me. And that's how I found out about the lady was going on a cruise down to Antarctica. She wouldn't be doing much walking, she said. It's just like you get some binoculars and look out from the cruise ship at the penguins and seals and stuff. Why are people so stupid? I asked myself that same question, 24, and the more I wonder, the more I realize a lot of people don't think. Because there's nothing going on up there. It's just me get off plane. How do? Stand up. Okay. What next? There's no thought about what next. $120. With that, we'll do 3x3 square, and then everything else will be spaghetti. How much for that cruise? Probably not that much. Maybe like $3,000, maybe $4,000, depending on the extra stuff that they buy. Has to be somewhat affordable. Cruise from Argentina is $8,000. Ooh. I guess that includes, like, they have to anchor offshore and then transport you out on the little boats and then like escort you out there, have all the safety gear and all the other stuff. So I think just the fact that you'd be getting off the ship in Antarctica adds like 100% to the total cost, because they'd be paying a lot of insurance. Exactly. Penguins are very dangerous. Evil beasts. Monstrous fiends they are. We'll try our hand at a little bit of detail. There we go. So we've got patchwork concrete there. And then decals. Keep hearing somebody do like opera sounds. It's like, oh, oh. I think I can hear it. Who dares sing in my city? There's a kid crying sometimes. Alright, and then we'll add a little bit of parking. Yeah, no parking here. There we go. Safety check. I came prepared. Hang on, let's see if I can get this working right. Let's take all of this off. Ugh. There we go. It's a very sad looking. Hang on. I want to try and get it just looking like absolutely cooked. But spin that around. Oh my god, it looks like shit. As intended. There we go. luring unsuspecting Twitch viewers into my scuffed stream. There we go. And can I wrap this around here? Quickly add the cosplate. A mutant reindeer? And can I add anything else? No. How does that look? It's not quite scuffed enough. I need to spin this around. Okay. There we go. This is professional. This is exactly as intended.
Say hello, Saul.
Processional stream. If I look this way, it looks okay, but if I go like that, there we go. I hate it. Which is exactly what I wanted. We're gonna double dip on the parking.
Hi there, this is your host, James Fleming, and you're listening to...
This is the charm that you get 20
Summit
for.
area that takes genuine interest in rural areas. That's revolution. Here's another song for you, and this is, as you know, Synth and Steel Radio.
The last stream.
Housing shortage is
Oh,
driving up
what do you mean?
prices in the area.
That's right, Clement. But apparently it's not.
Warm temperatures across the region.
We're gonna
today. Hope
detail a bit
everybody out
later. I
there
need to
has
figure out how
good
to turn
warmth.
down whatever thing is making that last stream of the year. Yeah, it would be the 28th, but the missus is away, so I might actually even be able to stream on the 29th, 30th, 31st. My schedule's pretty much free. I will admit my brain has pretty much stopped working. The moment that work was done, that's it. It just went. Well, nobody's mentioned anything, so I don't really know. Nobody's talked about New Year's Day, but I assume New Year's Eve. I'll be doing something, but I think I'll be streaming on Monday and Tuesday. I try and make a schedule, but it's fucking impossible, dude. Like, so much shit keeps getting changed around, and I get like no notice. So I'm basically making it up as I go along. Because I didn't even know I was going to be able to stream like now. Is there something I can put back here? I look very confused. I'm always in a state of confusion. You know my secret now. Where am I? Who am I? I think it's because of that. We'll blame the hat. It's not just me. It's the hat's fault. Demand bars indicate which types of zones are currently needed. Everything. What is there? Where's the wind blowing? That way. So we could turn this into our industry island. So we're gonna have this road come down, curve, go that way. We'll call this Shit Lagoon. I think our shit pipe's close by. There it is. At least the wind is blowing, unlike the water movement. Yeah, this is confusing. Where is it going? What is that? Well, there's two. Well, this one. Whatever this is. A star is going in 4 different directions? It's just going everywhere. Oop. That's not square. Why is that not square? There we go. Do you remember how CK3 is played? If I recall, it's very important. We're going full Game of Thrones. It has been a while since I've played as well. I can roughly remember a few things from the game. I think I will just be playing like a dumbass though, and make a lot of dumb mistakes. But that's part of the fun. Okay, so this road is going to curve up and then just sort of go up and around. Maybe even curve up towards the foreshore before arcing down. Like that. Sending one of them a matrilineal marriage. Losing all of their lands. Easy. Apparently you can play as like an unlanded or something like that. That is a thing. Yesterday I saw some video on YouTube about... oh my god. It was from Australia. Oh. Why can't my heir inherit my... I think I've done that. Like, without realizing what a matrilineal marriage would do. I think I ended up losing everything. Got the DLC for it. Hang on, I'll tell you exactly what DLC I do have. That's City Skylines, Crusader Kings. So I've got Roads to Power, Tours and Tournaments, Fate of Iberia, Northern Lords, and Garments of the HRE. So I bought Roads to Power and Tours and Tournaments. Which I think Roads to Power is supposed to be the good one. Yeah, I think Roads to Power is the one for Unlanded and all that. Yep, get that. Byzantine Empire, yeah, focuses on them. Hey Leia. Leia Shay. Cheers for the follow. If I pronounce that right. Hello. Incest cult discovered in backwards of Australia. The Cult Clan. Oh my god. Yeah, welcome to the stream. We're talking about Crusader Kings 3. Don't worry, that's why that is in chat. Bring the road that way. So we'll just have it curve, angle slightly. Go, and then straight line. Kill. Actually, let's listen to the other. There's another one, isn't there? I think it was Cloud Lounge. Why does it sound like something out of Red Dead Redemption 2? I think the whole Wild West sort of aesthetic definitely fits Australia. To an extent. Okay, so this island here is going to be our industrial wasteland. Do we have any cool industrial buildings that we can plop down that are small and fish and chippery? Anything smaller? Rocket fuel. My god. Concrete batch. Nanopolymer synthesis unit. A what? Gravity sep... What does this do? Okay. Farmer oil. How big is this thing? Is it like massive? Yeah, it's too big. Too big for this area. This will just be generic industry here then. Probably play Unlanded. Working your way up through the ranks. Manipulating through the shadows. Like what's his name? Littlefinger? Save that one, that one. That's the same. That one there. Right. We'll let that develop. See if that brings that down a little bit. Brought it down by about half. Any other exciting games now that the winter sale has started? You know, nothing really sort of stands out to me. I haven't been all that fussed by the games that are available at the moment. They all just look okay. Hey, Luca. Yeah, we've been working on this little fishing city. We're finally back with City Skylines. But I thought the old save was done for. But Gray has directed me to a specific mod for migrating all of StarQ's old static ploppables to the new mod. So hopefully that will work, and we can continue from where we left off at the old save. This sheer wall is a bit shit. Let me put it here. Cool beans. Is this my map? No, this one's off the workshop. Can't remember what this one's called actually. But it has no dependencies, which is why I downloaded it. Because the old map, it needed the extra landscaping tools mod to be updated as well. So we were stuck for a little while. Couldn't play because we're waiting on that mod to be updated, and I tried launching without the mod installed and it just broke. So in between a rock and a hard place, unfortunately. Back then, we're all good now. I'll do 1 or 2 here. And throw in something cheeky. By 3 maybe. There we go. Huh. There we go, a bit of modern architecture mixed into. Yeah, no worries, Luca. Happy Merry Christmas Eve. Merry Happy Eve. Merry Day. We'll go with that. Bring that out here. This one is 1x3, so we'll put this over here. 3-minute ad break. Okay, I'm gonna top up my water. We're back in a sec. Water. Water. My God. Ooh. Could use a safety hat. Oh man. I don't think I could put any more of these on. Any more hats. I don't think I could stretch this thing over it. There we go. We'll let the sim run for a minute. Get people moving in. Let the industry begin. Ban policy. Chair stream. For every second that the chair is empty, the chair emote must be put in chat. I wasn't that long though. It wasn't that long. The ad break's still going, so we're fine. Notice the trees are flickering. I think that might be the lighting updating. Because the shadows are moving too, which I think is like causing the flickering. You can see the water tower shadows like slowly moving.
You're listening to Cloud Lounge FM. This is your host, Cantina Forrester.
Alright, and once these guys have all moved in, we can see what needs to be built next.
Noise pollution near the city's residential zone. So, Kim, what are you hearing? What's that, Kim?
Complaining about noise already? How dare? How dare they? Right, we'll turn this area into park, but for the beach here. This side will try and like limit the amount of industrial stuff, but everything here will be industry. We might even put a breakwater that sort of extends out into the ocean. Oh, there's a little buddy over here. Hello, friend. Look at him go. Puttering along. Looks like we're hovering at negative 1.2k. Just wait for everybody to move in and the population to stabilize. Because then from there we can figure out what we need more of, what we need less of. See how long the shadow's getting now? So it means nighttime is happening soon. Probably extend these backyards instead of making parking. Extend the backyard there. Right, slowing down a little bit. Let's dip below 100 now. They need more of everything. 24, 26. So we're still at minus 1,000. Close to. Ooh, it's been a while since I've seen nighttime. But it's good that you can actually see. I remember before nighttime was like pitch black, you couldn't see shit. So this is a nice improvement. Okay, we need to add in a lot more housing to satisfy everything else. Hang on. Let's just double check that. Maybe we need more jobs first. Open positions. Okay, so more people. People are already dying. They're moved in just to cark it. Ban all. Cheers, Lucky Dave. Thank you very much. You get a ban. You get a ban. Alright, we'll leave that church there, but that's going to cost us money. We need more taxes. For all these fools who have moved into our town. The modular cemetery. Well, I'm thinking this area wouldn't have had that much. Like, they wouldn't have needed a massive cemetery back then. So we'll start off with the parish church, and then maybe if we expand out to like there, then we can have something like a modular cemetery built. But for now, it's fine to have the little one. We're following the history. We're establishing a history. Which would be my default response every time somebody asks me. Just the history of the town, bro. Have that go down there. And then we'll adjust Silverbrook Street. Whose stream was it? They made a beautiful golf course. It's probably Gray. I remember he had a big cemetery, not cemetery, golf course that he made on like the edge of town. I think you're probably thinking of him. Because I haven't made a golf course in any of my cities yet. Truth be told, I've never actually played golf. I've played putt-putt, but not golf. And to get rid of that stretched road name is a little trick. Boom. Oh. It's a cutie skyline stream. Little cutie pie. Little sweetie. That terrain there. Cool. So we have 1, 2, 3 parcels that are equal size. Cutie Skyline stream. Sorry you're on mobile. No worries. Is the Twitch mobile app actually any decent? I've got it downloaded on my phone, but I haven't used it. Because I've heard like mixed opinions about it. Watch me sometimes, I see. I think people are talking about a lot of buffering and stuff like that. Which sounds a bit irritating. Okay, there we go. City Skylines, damn mobile. Sometimes there's a bigger delay. Oh. Look at that. Full beans demand for everything. 347 out of 355. I think we just need more jobs.
Great music all day. You're listening to Cloud
12% unemployment, so that needs to. We need more jobs,
I
basically.
had a great talk with our janitor, Mr. Hayes, this morning. We started
1
off
year,
talking
5
about the
months,
most
16
common thing in the world.
days, 2 hours,
Yes,
23
right.
minutes, 19
The
seconds.
weather.
My god.
As you know, this last week has been quite stormy, and there's been thunder.
From
Mr.
way
Hayes
back.
told me that I can be safe, knowing that Golden Ridge Building has a lightning rod. Thanks, Mr. Hayes.
just
Now
just
I
a
don't
little
have to
while
worry about
ago.
nature's fury. Here's another song for you.
A housing shortage is driving up.
We're expecting.
There we go. The music must flow. Not the damn ads. An OG, yes sir. That would have been what before even the newer town. Yeah, it would have been the first city, which was on a big island. Oh no. Yeah, I think what were we had we're working on a city that was like approximate to Sydney, but we had it built on a big island. And now we're working on this. Much flatter map. So we had another save that we were working on, Dave, and it was like I think it was based off Dunedin, New Zealand. And we'd actually built so much for it too. We built a lot. Unfortunately, I need to do a few fixes before we can play that map again. But if I can salvage it, that's a good idea. Sidburn. I will do December 2025. See, Harrison Field was the other save. Please don't crash. Okay. If I do load... Huh. I didn't... I could probably load it. You know what? Screw it. Let's load it. I'll go back to main menu first. Go back to main menu. Load game. November. 21st night of September. Love was changing my mind. Remember. Your love is here to stay. Body ya. Do 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 da da. La la la. Ba 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 ba. Body ya. Never miss a cloudy day. Should put me on Australian Idol. I get kicked out of the show so fast. Alright. Boom, boom. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Okay. Yep, there's a quadrillion errors. But yeah, what we were doing before... Yeah, see, got this. Cargo train terminal. Broken. But we're working on a border customs thing. Ignore the red pathing error. But then as you go over the hill, I had all of this land here reserved for that skyscraper creator pack. So once I fix it, we can all build out here. Gotta wait for the neighbor to wake up. Watch my dog for 24 hours. Be home by 12 AM. Oh my god. Do they get a 6-pack of beer for their troubles? But yeah, so I had all of this area here sort of reserved with a draft road in the middle. So I was going to have the National Gallery at that end, and then the Diet Building at this end, with all the other major government buildings like in the middle, and then just surround it with a ring of skyscrapers. Then as we go along, we have our crazy spaghetti highway. Which all leads off into our downtown over there. But it doesn't look great because I've got all these missing asset boxes, which I'm gonna fix. Or at least the custom toilet still works. 6-pack and $1 trillion. We've got the main highway. And this bike highway that I was working on. Man, it looks bad without all the assets. We had this here, little bike underpass with graffiti and stuff. Linking up to this train expressway interchange here. So we have trains that can go that way, trains that can go that way, merge, and an express line there. Oop. Sports bar. There's a lot of the city that needs to be reworked too. Just keep ignoring the missing assets. But I was really proud of this. Really simple, but it's a level crossing for bikes. That connects to this bike highway system that we have over here, running parallel to the main train station, which is buried under the missing asset thing. But I think this whole area needs a... maybe here to half of this block, and the metro station needs a rework. So it'll be like all of this. Because in order to fit the cycleway, I had to make this raised area, and it's just not realistic in the slightest. Frankly, it looks terrible, so I might rework it and end up just raising all of this up high. Have something looking like what we had here, but it's all gone. Like that. Shop fronts along the ground floor. So it all needs a bit of work. Like this area here. Oop, the space between the highway here and the river is pretty much 100% done. I'm not going to be changing anything in here. Apart from a few bits and pieces. Like this pedestrian thing needs a rework. I just made it to... threw it together real quick to try and solve our congestion problem with pedestrians. It does look like shit. And these noise pollution complaints are also causing problems. I feel like that... I don't like that they changed the noise pollution thing. It was fine as it was before. Because it seriously effed up this part of my city. Yeah, even my customized train station up here's got some missing stuff. Look at that, it's all gone! My Thomas the Tank Engine's buried under missing assets. I like how I spent so long making this massive cemetery, and then like a few weeks after it's done, there's the Netherlands modular cemetery. Maybe I gave a bit of inspiration, I like to think so. Watched a video from Why Scandinavian Wood Never Rotted. Same things I learned from my grandfather about 40 years ago. Just normal farmer off-season carpenter. Ah. What do they do? Is it like an oil or something that they treat the trees with? There's medieval wood buildings, okay. So it wouldn't have been oil, because that would be pretty expensive to make and get. Mostly about the wood itself. Ah. Is it like watertight or something like that? Like zero moisture gets into it? Or very little? Used to be very old, like 150 year. Okay. Yeah, so the rings are very dense and packed together, so it's like extremely solid. Fast growing 30 to 40-year-old, yeah. You got the really big rings instead of the tiny rings. Okay, we made this upper cycle path that stretches all the way along for ramping around and connecting here to our grand station, which is all buried under missing boxes. But I'm going to fill in this roof space with a garden and then have shop fronts directly filling the space. So it feels like it's just going along a garden landscaped area rather than completely suspended. Blend it better with the rest of the infrastructure around. And that stadium just looks terrible. Like those old people now. Back in my day, I made all this stuff. I guess I got to show off my achievements, you know. Be like, look at me! Look how cool all this stuff is. It was a few months ago, yes. Back in the olden times. Before the updates. It is a toilet. If we let it play, we should get... There it is. The stink cloud emerging from that giant pile of shit.
A housing shortage is driving up prices.
That's right. For our future,
We're looking at
Very nice. Yeah, I'm most proud with this part. I feel like this is actually like complete. And it looks like a real city from above. It looks really nice. There's always little things that we can tweak, but it's pretty much done. Because then if you look over here, there's all these empty spaces to occupy and fill with stuff. And this waterfront needs to be redeveloped too. Which is why we're making a new one. Well, I actually, truth be told, I'd given up hope on getting this map back to how it was until Gray told me about that asset migration mod by StarQ for all his old stuff. static ploppables from the old to the new. So hope might not be lost just yet. So I mean, look at how much of the map we've occupied with stuff. And we have so much room for additional industry. Oh, traffic here is terrible. I think I need to redo the connections between this area and here. Let's see if I go industry, what do we have? Particle board factory. Ooh. Oh, it's actually got like a conveyor belt here. That's pretty good. Cereal mill. Livestock processing. Oh, wow. Energy drink bottling. Oh, these are pretty small. That one's a bit bigger. Blast furnace. So we could create like a proper Port Kembla steelworks sort of shebang. And you can upgrade them nice. Oh, look at that. Just rebuild the broken ones. Well, it'll take forever to do because those French retaining walls for some reason are broken too, which throws out almost all the custom landscaping I've done. I wonder where I could put the steelworks. Maybe they'll be out here. What else do we have? Concrete batch plants. Ooh. Did the floating tree park survive? Oh wow, I forgot about that. These industry buildings are really nice. Where did I put it? Floating tree park. I think it's over here. There it is. Yes, the floating tree is still there. It has remained after all this time. Amazing. I think this stretch of road too needs to be redone. Doesn't look great. It's not parallel either. There's a weird bend in it. So I'll rework that. Fabrication units. These are all pretty extensive buildings. But if this area here is going to be all CBD, suburbia, and then more residential stuff over here, I think we really only have out here. Maybe we can eliminate this caravan park there. Yeah, this is all residential, rich residential, so we can't have any heavy industry in there. Maybe we can put some like up here to have this English village that Hen requested we build. Can't bother exactly 24. We're replicating real life. So maybe up here we have the English village that Hen requested, and then the reason why there's a village here is to supply maybe a paper mill or some of that mill industry over here. Yes. Yes. And that will also sort of explain why we have more rail connections and stuff out here. Toilet paper industry. Providing you with 6-ply toilet paper. So could we fit maybe here? Let's run a little test. Oh, all this wonderful water being polluted. These all fit pretty easily. Even the steelworks. Oh wow, these textures are really nice. Can we upgrade it? Yes. Oh man, I love these. Upgradable industry. We already saw particle board factory. What about cereal mill? Can we upgrade that? Oh, can add even more. I think our farming area is up here, Clovis Farms, so we can add the cereal mill up around this way somewhere. Pollution is wonderful, yes. Spicy air for our lungs. Even this has upgrades. Oh, it's massive. Got loading bays. Some kind of big ramp leading up to whatever is up here. Is this supposed to be an abattoir? Wow, hang on, that was morbid. Wait. Our livestock pens are at capacity, and the petting zoos just aren't bringing the crowds like they used to. God damn. Wow. Interesting prison gate. Very secure facility. Even this can be upgraded. I reckon maybe even around the border thing, we'll put a whole bunch of factories and stuff.
Hello, listeners. I'd like to take a moment to bring up a more serious topic.
Bambi, mate. Oh, poor Bambi.
Man, I can't believe this.
Not to be preachy, just to bring into focus for a moment
Just at like exactly the wrong time.
something that is very near,
Yeah, I'd be like in the room right now. I'd ping somewhere in the studio.
something near to my
Oh, we saw this
The
upgrade
battery's
before.
gonna die if I don't find it.
Okay, forget it. You can focus right
What
here.
else we got?
Try to be quiet during my segment for once.
Unbelievable. It's got like 0 charge left. It won't even turn on.
Female empowerment. Okay? Got it?
Oh,
Yeah, I got it. Okay, that's Rieta. I'm Calvin. Don't go away. I'm gonna go away. You stay right here.
This just in from traffic. If you're
Okay.
thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delay.
it's actually like
of
the
the
final
major
product
roads,
is all of
especially during
these
rush hour.
timber
Good to
shipping
know,
crates and
Jim.
things.
Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
We could probably
Oh,
put
I'd
that
rather wait an
industry
hour in traffic than to have to start
outside of
parking
town, up over here. We have
Besides,
this
if I did
giant
that, I'd
forest.
never get anywhere.
Somehow losing money. But I guess if we put like a processing factory nearby, that would give them something to sell their goods to. I think our production's a bit fucked. Yeah, we're selling a ton of lumber. So it'd be better to upgrade it, process it into timber or something for exporting. Because we're only making, out of 1.5 kilotons, we're only making 226 tons of lumber. Guess and maybe. It's all estimates following the critical path 24 with an estimated product delivery date of X. What's this one? 1.39 kilotons of coal, 246 tons turned into steel, and the rest exported. We have to import a lot of wheat. Chickens is almost breaking even. I think it's all being, yeah, it's all being turned into upscale products, so it should be making us a bit of money. Hopefully. Does it tell? Are you able to tell if this makes us money or not? Or is it just telling us the amounts being produced, not whether or not it's profitable? Got a big serp. Okay, I can ignore the top. It's just the bottom that actually matters. Do you keep repeating your lines so you don't forget them before you return to work? Good question. I hope not. Let's take that offline, huh? 24. We'll put in a pin in that. Circle back once we've had time to socialize and digest the information that you've given to us. But I think if we're going to explore this this one aspect further, we should take it offline, and then we can circulate an email. See, I've already said too much. All we have to do is say, put a pin in it and take it offline. We don't need to socialize, digest, or circulate anything. Oh, that's a massive deficit in production of, what is this, stone? Oofed. Really don't want to go back to it. Yeah, my work start date is the 13th. I'm back in, oh no, I'm back in the office on Monday the 12th. Which will be fun. Hey, Pork Chop. Hello, hello. Ciao. Trying to think about it makes me want to lie that I'm sick. Yeah. Also start on the 12th. Nice. At least we get a bit of time before we're back on the grind, huh? You survive the last minute shoppers. How trashed is the store, Pork Chop? Was it just an absolute schmozzle? Produce, products, shit everywhere. All on the floor, even on the ceiling, somehow. What does that positive thing there mean? The microscopic amount is used for paper. But I think if we're going to have another... I mean, this isn't much of an industry area. It's pretty empty. It's just traffic that keeps getting trapped here. Up here would probably be good. Starting relatively fresh. It's a little skewy. Just a little bit. He says with a 1,000-yard stare. It needs a little bit of work. The save is back. Looks like a lot of the custom roads I need to redo. Like the road builder roads. And this is effed up again, but the main thing is the old static ploppables are broken. So Grey Noise was very kind to direct me to a specific mod to migrate all the old assets to the new thing. So hopefully these should start like looking as they did before. Yeah. We'll start redeveloping here. The traffic is... it needs to be fixed. Where are they all going? They're all turning right here. So maybe we just build another road here and encourage traffic to, rather than go through here, they just go around. That might be the simplest solution that we have available. Just can't build much because the simulation's busted at the moment. Like, all the electricity is not flowing properly. That's what we see when we look at Perth on maps. Nuh-uh. Missing texture. Nuh-uh. Perth is real. This is so narrow. Maybe this road needs to be redone too. When the layers upon layers of antique infrastructure beneath the street start to fail. Yeah, I just need to fix this. There's too much going through this one junction. I need to give them an alternate route that's viable. It seems that this pathway isn't very attractive. They all want to go through here. But if they're going through, what's their path looking like? So they're all turning right. And a very large chunk are just sort of going through to here. So I need to give them a reason to go this way instead. Let's bypass all of this. And then a lot are going through and distributing around here. A lot of work to be done. Is it time for sleeps? In 15 minutes we'll have a snooze, I think. Because Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. It is the 25th of December for me. We're 46 minutes into Christmas Day. Oh my god. I didn't even realize. I'm going to open lots of presents tomorrow. I mean, this morning. So I'm going to get up early. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be having Christmas dinner, Christmas lunch, Christmas dinner, drinking loads of eggnog and having a big snooze. Merry Trums, Merry Christmas, Crisis, Merry Chrysler. Yes, it's nearly Christmas for you, isn't it, Pork Chop? Don't get fat. Or do. Now, I am trying and failing to lose weight. I started going to the gym in August and I weighed 78 kilos. And then after 5 months, I now weigh 83. So I'm pretending that it's muscle and not fat, but I think it is fat. 9:47. 2 hours and 15 minutes left, Pork Chop. and then it's Christmas for you. So I'm laying off the fatty foods as much as I can. But I've been able to get the steps in, which is good. I'm not like being lazy and sitting around all day, I say, as I stream for 3 hours. But I've done a pretty good job at walking around. Where's the traffic here going? Mostly out of town and around this way. Where's this traffic going? Being 6 foot, I can delude myself a little about being 100 kilo. Just big boned. It's just big bone, mate. Losing weight requires under caloric deficit, so eat less. I don't have scales here, but there's scales at the parents' place, which is where I'll be tomorrow. So I'll try see how much I weigh. See if I've lost weight. A jam jar? The real jam jar, I see. Oh, cheers for the follow, thank you. Party at Chief's parents' place tomorrow. If you're bringing food, then sure. Cheers for the follow. I think my computer's starting to freeze up a bit. Yeah. City Skyline's using too much. Ooh. There we go. If we zoom in, it's a bit better. My computer's starting to struggle. What's causing it to lag? It is. It's my CPU's 5 years old. It is sort of reaching end of life, same as the motherboard. Of course, it's perfect timing for when motherboards, CPUs, and RAM is almost completely sold out. Bloody AI. Bloody ChatGPT. Yeah, I'm using 100% processing power right now. You can still feel your ribcage? You're all good then, pork chop. You can eat the extra kilo of pork crackling. It's no big deal. Mine's the same. CS2 just about runs. I'd hate to think what it would be like on a stream. Well, if it's lagging for you, if the stream's lagging, then we know. Can you ask ChatGPT to turn itself off? I wish. I wish. Move the camera out here. There we go. Better FPS, less resource drain. When the bubble pops, the secondhand computer parts. Yeah, I wonder when we'll get the Chinese chips, huh? That'd be good. I need a discount. Like how much is RAM now? Let's see. M-Wave, that's an Aussie computer store. Components. CPU. Even hard drives are motherboards. Where's RAM? DDR5. Getting into politics on Christmas? My god. $700. Fucking hell. 32 gigs, DDR5 RAM, $700. Kingston Fury. Yuck. CPUs are about the same. Ooh. Ryzen 9, $1,060. What about motherboards? Let's see. Let's do ATX. I don't want micro. I want a real motherboard, you know? Please save game. Can you please mass produce, flood the market with computer parts, please? Leanne Lee. Damn, RAM sticks is ridiculous. DDR5 slots. Oh, that's not too bad. Gigabyte B650 Aorus Elite DDR5. 280, that's okay. Don't need Wi-Fi. Fuck that. Wired connection is best. Wi-Fi is 460. Yuck. DDR5 up to 8,000. What was that first one? DDR5 8,000. Overclock. Nah. It's not that bad. It's just the RAM that's fucked. A DDR5 slots backwards compatible with DDR4? Is that a thing? Because I think my RAM's DDR4. No, they are not. Yuck. So if I were to treat myself to 32 gigs of RAM, I'd have to spend $700. Jesus Christ. CPUs are expensive, but it's about the same. Just use that Twitch money. Oh, I wish I got Twitch money. Was it? You see people being paid off like $1 million a month or something like that. It was just insane to me. But if that were the case, man, I'd have a supercomputer for sure. I could outpace the AI companies in buying up RAM. If I wanted to be extra cheeky. Damn, this 64 gig RAM is going for $1,000. Wow. DDR4 to DDR5 adapter. Wait. Say you don't so. Primarily for testing and manufacturing, not general PC upgrades. I think that's asking for trouble. There's the whole point of those testing and manufacturing is you can break a few eggs, you can afford to. I, on the other hand, cannot. You know what? Maybe I should ask for a sponsorship from Kingston or Corsair. I can say, yo, I got 370 followers. Please give me all your RAM. Maybe. I got to leverage the Twitch somehow. Far out.
True, so how do we decide which one wins?
The same way we decided all the others. Flip a coin. And the winner is...
Congratulations to all our contestants and our very special...
But it is 1 AM,
You're listening
and
to
I
Wave.
have to wake up early tomorrow. So, what should we do? Is anybody live at the moment? Let's see. Oh, Riri's live. Alright. Hope the kangaroos got gifts as well. Infinite carrots. Yeah, cheers 24. Thank you so much. Yeah, Merry Christmas everybody. Thank you so much, Leah She and Jam Jar for the follows. Thank you 24, Polytruck, Pork Chop, Dave, Luca, Dream, Amir, Patosh. Who else? I think Gray as well. Yes, good idea. Good idea. Play a little Christmas song, huh? Raskasta Julua. Heavy Christmas. Oh my god. Yes, thank you. But yeah, cheers guys, thank you so much. It's been a big year. Not done yet. We're going to battle. We're going to war against Santa, huh? And his reindeer. Turn up just a little bit more. There we go. Set up that. Don't believe in those? Well, I'll have you know, Polytruck, YouTube has flagged almost every stream I've made on there for copyrighted music. Broadcasted on Finnish television 24th of December 2019. May your wood chest always be full. May you always find the stones that you need for your giant bridges. 24. Vapunen Jolamuna. Woo! Cheers, cheers, Polytruck.
Mä sanoin, että tässä saattaa olla enemmänkin hahmoja kuin aikaisemmin. Eli, tiesit, tässähän on teidän iltanne todelliset tähdet. Tämä on Helsingin konservatorion
Sparrow at Christmas morning.
Jos näin menee, niin raskas joulu ei tule olemaan solistia vailla tulevaisuudessa.
Thank you very much. Duolingo stream went. I should have an account somewhere. I remember trying to learn, I think it was Chinese off of it. I don't think I made it very far.
Oh, go on, we can have the
But yeah,
store.
I've just set up the raid. We'll raid Riri. We'll say hello. He's got a much better Santa hat on than me. Look at this sad thing.
Oh, then don't do it like that.
Oh, it's so bad. Oh my god, it looks like shit.
Oops.
I love it.
Oopsie. It's
Right.
fine.
See you guys. See yous. Love yous. Ciao.
Alright, and then I'm gonna go grab all the 25. I need to probably figure out what to sell.